Nicator americanus. Some might say he has a face only a mother could love, but I think he's gorgeous. Those chubby cheeks, that cute little gap between his cutting plates, that mischievous smile. It will be easy to think that Nicator americanus is all style and no substance, but let me assure you that is not the case. You see, once this little beauty clamps down on your intestinal wall and makes his happy little home, he starts to spit out this cocktail of different protein molecules which dampen our immune responses. This little Casanova can make proteins which seduce our immune cells so they won't attack him. Isn't he amazing? Okay, look, I know what you're thinking. Every good relationship should be beneficial for both parties, so what's in it for me? Well, actually, quite a bit. I'm a molecular scientist and I'm looking for a cure for inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD. IBD can be particularly difficult to treat because it's caused by an overreaction of an individual's own immune system. It has a huge impact on quality of life by causing severe muscle spasms, fatigue and fever, diarrhea and rectal bleeding, as well as lesions and ulcerations all along the digestive tract. Quite often, after years of chronic inflammatory damage, there's no option other than to remove sections of the bowel, meaning lifelong use of a colostomy bag. Even worse than this, up to 13% of people who are diagnosed with an IBD will go on to develop colorectal cancer. There are currently 75,000 Australians battling with the symptoms of IBD every single day. We need to find a cure. And that's where this little Casanova comes in. You remember those seductive proteins I mentioned just before? Well, I've managed to isolate one of them, and I've called it APE1. I've cloned it, purified it, and trialled it on mice suffering from two different forms of intestinal inflammation, both of which mimic IBD. And guess what? It stopped the inflammation. So, for my PhD, I'm going to keep working with APE1. I want to find out exactly how it works and make sure that it's completely safe. We predict that in about 2 to 3 years, we should be ready to go to human trials. Now that's what I call a mutually beneficial relationship. All this and proteins too. I'm hoping that together, Nicator americanus and I may have produced the ultimate molecule for immune seduction, APE1, the Casanova protein.